I share the wins because I wanna show what other people what's possible. What if I can do it, anybody can do it.
I hear from other men as well, like who don't know. Like I really didn't know either. That community is kind of missing. Like I think, especially as men, I can speak for as a man myself. That community of sportsmanship, of where you can come together and talk about like what you're talking about. I think that is really needed.
Who's leading the business? Sometimes it's the woman, sometimes it's the man. It's just different dynamics, and it's good to see, right?
It's really about how to work together, how to build a legacy, how to build an empire together.
All right, success is contagious. Success is contagious. You guys have an event called Success is Contagious, and that's where I had the pleasure of really like, I'm big on personal development, but that we all have that one time where it's like your breakout, right? That event that I don't even think you remember inviting me. Probably I was a trainer at Self-Made at the time, and you invited me. You're like, hey, we're having an event, come. And I was like, I was still a trainer. I was young. I was like, yeah, let's go check this, what it's all about, right? And that was the one event I'll never forget, that I just sat in the back and I was like, I told myself, I was like, this is exactly what I want. Like what they're doing, the way they're doing it. And it's become a reality and it's still unfolding, right? But it's like, talk about the culture with Success is Contagious. And then you guys also have like Real Estate and Heels and everything, all the other businesses that you guys have as well.
Yeah, totally. We'll start.
No, you can start.
So Success Contagious started because as we started growing a company, it's funny, but this is a true story. We started sharing a lot of our wins through social media, right? And then we would post like top agents, look at how many sales, and I would be like, awesome, look at Carlos just opened 5 escrows, and hey, I'm opening my 12 escrows this month, right? And we were being very public on social media about
This is about 11 years ago. People were not really doing that.
And I remember there was one broker that one time said that ego, like when you share about your numbers and about your wins, it's all about the ego and you're just showing off. And I remember going, that's not true. And there was a whole battle on social media about it. On
Social
comments.
media wars.
Brokers'
But at the end of the day, I remember that's when that came out. I said, listen, I share the wins because I wanna show what other people what's possible. What's possible. What if I can do it, anybody could do it, right? I mean, I come from Mexico, immigrant, I have an accent. Like I could have a bunch of excuses, right? And I'm doing it.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. So long story short, I said success is contagious, and then from there it started. And then we just kept using that as our company slogan, and we just kept sharing our wins. And like every office meeting, we share the top agents of the month, and we're big on numbers. And you'd be surprised how many people come to our meetings. They see the numbers and they go, "Man, that guy's making $100,000 a month."
Yeah.
Like, and they're just like me. They look like me, or they're uglier than me, or they're funnier looking than me, and they're making $100,000. Like, if they can do it, I can do it. And you know how many people have come to our meetings, join our company, not making a lot of money, sitting there going, that's possible. Just like when you went to our event, right? So so that's the impact we want to make. But at the same time, we decided years ago, one day we're like, dude, why don't we just bring the best speakers of the world here local to our agents for us and open it up to our business community. And sure enough, we did the first Success Contagious. We brought Grant Cardone.
Wow.
Yeah.
We have Grant Cardone.
How long ago was this? When was this happen?
This is like 5-6 years ago.
7 years ago.
Yeah.
He was like when he was just like super
He was
happening.
like right, just like
Yeah.
got to that level, like it was like superstar. So we were in Grant Cardone. Next thing you know, we brought Darren Hardy. We had Ed Milet. We had Bedros and Ken Clothier, right?
Tarek, yeah.
We had Tarek Al Moussa.
Yeah, that's the one I went to.
And that's another one we did for real estate. So we just started doing this every year, which is a big event. And again, it was just for us to bring the best speakers, right? And then we will connect that to our agents to start getting them into personal development, business development, because, I can't help someone make more money unless they change themselves, right? They got to change their mindset. They got to change the way they think. They got to change their habits. They got to learn. They got to, get some business development. They got to they got to work on their leaderships. They got to work on their skills and their all kinds of stuff, right? So,
and they have to get uncomfortable and get in a room where they could grow.
Well, they got to, success is contagious. You got to get around the right room, right? Around the right people. So, and that's why you see so many transformations
And
happening.
be the small fish.
at the
Yeah.
end of the
Small
season.
fish.
Be okay with
And
that,
and you guys also have so Success is Contagious one, and then one that we're having this month, the month of February is, I know you in the past you guys have called it For the Love of Real Estate.
Yes, yeah.
Talk to us. I think that's on the 15th or what?
Yes.
What's yeah?
And we should invite your audience.
Yes. All right. So there you go. There you go.
So yeah,
Talk to us about that.
February 15, and we Real Estate in Heels. I have a group that's called Real Estate in Heels for all those ladies out there that want better businesses and just enjoy life. And they love my concept. So Christian created Real Estate in Ties.
Real
of
estate
course.
tie. Woo woo.
I copy her.
which means what? Really quickly, for your commercial.
She started first that, and then I started Real Estate in Ties, and it's basically a group of men helping other men become better men.
Love that.
Yes.
And we all men, we share, we talk
Struggles.
about struggles, failures, and success. So this is a group that we get really into some deep stuff, and you'd be surprised. It's great for men.
Great community.
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, I
We
can
all need
imagine
that.
it.
We all
And
need
for
to
us,
learn
it's just
from-
like, how do
from
we
failures.
stay, how do we still take care of ourselves, right? How do you
Yeah.
still go to the gym, your time, your schedule? Do you have kids? How do you do with your nanny? Do you have a nanny? And how do you stay in business?
I have a question for the people that are watching that. Do they have to be in real estate to go to the
No,
event?
thank you.
Okay.
So business owners,
Okay. So
Business
just
owners?
anybody.
Everyone's
And-
open.
yeah.
anyone.
Beautiful. I love that.
for saying
Of
that.
course. No, I think that's really big.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's really big.
I think there's a big need in that too, because I hear from other men as well, like who don't know. Like I really didn't know either. It's like that community is kind of missing. Like I think, especially as men, I can speak for as a man myself, that community of sportsmanship, of where men can come together and talk about like what you're talking about. I think that is really needed.
Iron sharpens iron, bro.
Yeah.
So it's in the Bible. Iron sharpens iron. So I think that's really
Exactly.
big. But
Right.
So we always highlight different couples in
For the event
business,
of
for the
February.
event for February 15, and some are in real estate, some are not, and they talk
That's
about
cool.
their struggles too. Some people are like, "Oh, I was about to get divorced," and how do they change that, right? Some who's leading the business? Sometimes it's the woman, sometimes it's the man. It's just different dynamics,
work
and it's good to
together,
see, right?
how to
What
get
would you like to
along.
share?
Yeah, I mean, it's really about how to work together, how to build a legacy together,
Love that.
how to build an empire together. I mean,
Yeah.
think about that, right? Because
love
the
that.
people that we're bringing on stage
Everlasting,
are,
you know?
are couples that
At
are
any
doing
given time.
some big things. And I do know that Adriana from Adriana's Insurance is going to be there.
With
Oh,
Richard?
nice.
With
Okay.
Richard.
Martinez.
Okay.
And man, both
I
of them
just
are
saw them the
powerful
other day.
people.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
freaking powerful. So I know that's
Yeah,
our
they're awesome.
keynote power couple that's going to be there. The funny thing is, look, Real Estate in Heels is only women. Real Estate in Ties only men.
Yeah.
This is the only event, and we do it in February, right by around Valentine's.
Because it's the time of the
Yeah.
right love.
Time of love.
When we, so we can do an event together because she misses me and she's like,
Sure.
I want to be
there.
okay. Let's just do it.
And what about for like my brother Armando? Single man. Can somebody that's single maybe go?
Of course.
Yeah. All right.
I was
I'm
asking
putting my
Paulo
boy.
before, you guys
Yeah.
can.
Thank you for saying that. People ask, do you have to be like married or have a significant other? No.
Bro, I went single last year. I didn't meet
Oh.
Gabby there, but
Yeah.
Yeah, you went last year.
I went last year. I've gone the last year.
Well, look,
And
actually-
you learn a lot from the couples.
Yeah.
and
It's
people
really good.
Learning a
share-
lot right now from you too.
especially for
Yeah,
like
love
somebody
that.
that's single, I would recommend going to it.
Actually, I would say if you're single, you
Even more.
have to go to this because then
Exactly.
this is going to help you
Okay.
think about, okay, what's my future going to be like? Who do I want to marry? We talk about why did we marry? Like, why did you choose him as a husband? What made you say, okay, this is the one, right?
Yeah.
What other failures did you go through before you found the success in marriage? Because sometimes, you dated, maybe you married somebody else and that didn't work out. So we get into some really good information for you to say, okay, maybe I shouldn't make those mistakes, but I think I'm going to do this and hopefully find the right one.
This episode,
This is
just so
awesome,
you guys
man.
know,
It's
like
like
this
a perfect-
episode is just like the teaser.
Yeah.
This is
the
this is a
full
teaser for the
detail is at
full
the
event.
event.
Imagine
Yes.
getting a whole day of this.
Yes.
So when
You know
when
what I
is
mean?
the event? When is this time, place?
February
15th.
15th is going to be from, I believe, 2 to 4, and then we'll have some mixer network after. It's going to be fun.
Nice. And is it a paid event, free event? What does that kind of look like?
So look, this event, all the money we raise is going to go to charity. There's a foundation that we work with, and all the money goes to kids that are looking to go into the workforce, and
Beautiful.
that they need suits. So
Nice.
Yeah,
every
from Pomona. I think it's
love
called
that.
Optimus Club. We don't want to mess it up. In
Right.
Pomona.
Okay.
Optimist Club in
So
Pomona,
awesome. Yeah.
and then all the money will go to buy them suits, brand new suits,
Yeah.
so they can go interview and they can go to work,
yeah.
and they can get their first suit because a lot of kids cannot buy suits, so
Yeah,
it's
that's
for a
awesome.
great cost.
Yeah, I think you guys did that last year. I remember doing
Yeah.
one of I think pitched in to like buy a suit for one of the kids, and I think that's a really good cause. That's really
Thank you
cool.
so much.
It's
And
20
you
bucks to
sponsor
get in.
too.
It's 20 bucks
Last
to get
year,
in.
yeah, I sponsored
20 bucks
as
to
well.
get in, so it's very cheap. You know.
Oh, that's
So yeah, so
doable.
it's $25, I believe, if they register before showing up, and $30 at the door if you waited until then.
Don't procrastinate.
Love that.
Don't
Just
procrastinate.
Right?
Just
Yeah.
go
It takes a
now.
long
Just go
time
now
to-
to the
Yeah.
profile.
Yeah, come
go
on.
now.
Okay,
You
hit the
know how it
link.
is,
Hit
people
the
wait
link.
till the last minute.
We'll put all the stuff.
Oh,
If
yeah,
you want to
probably
go
there.
to the event, if you want to go to Success Contagious, you want to get integrated with Christian and Jeanette, and you want to learn more about them, we're gonna put all their information down below. And you guys can reach out and get all the links and stuff like that. Man, Mondo, how do we wrap it up, man?
I do have a final question. Final question is like, all right, people are like, all this stuff, right? Why is it beneficial, and why has it made life so much better to do business together? Like, why is it better than doing it alone versus actually doing it what you guys have done? What has made all the difference?
Yeah, you say something.
That's a good question.
Well, look, I always, I shared this before. Jeanette knows. I always wanted to marry someone and work with. Like that was my plan.
Clarity.
I was clear about it. I did not want to have my own career, like let's say real estate, because I knew I was an independent contractor, and have a wife that maybe was a social worker that had to be there or work at 7 a.m. in the morning in LA, leave at 6 in the morning, barely even say bye to her, and then come back at 8 o'clock at night, and then the kids get one hour with her, and then that's 5 days a week. I did not want that. So to me, it's a blessing to be able to work with my wife. You know, not to say businesses can also drive you crazy and make you slave of the business. I think that's the key, to make sure you learn how to run a business, that you don't have to run it yourself. And you might have to sacrifice in the beginning, but at some point you got to get to a point that you're delegating and you have a great team and you're able to enjoy life. And thank God right now we have great people that work with us. She knows what her role is. I know what my role is. We trust each other. We got each other's backs. 5 pillars I talk about all the time. God first, very important. Family second. We do make time for our families, Health is important. Make sure we I'm 48.
I'm 44.
44.
24.
But
44.
but,
He's like, she's.
she does yoga. We go to the gym. We work out. We take care of ourselves, and then from there, and then it's the business, and then is our financials and investing and stuff.
Awesome
So
pillars.
I think we have a good setup. I mean, that's my take. I don't know if you want to.
Yeah, I think since we both have the entrepreneur mindset, it works really well it comes down to freedom and time and legacy. Because this is our legacy, not just to us, but our future generations. And we don't want them to, or I think we're in the same passion. We don't want our future generations to think that doing life is hard. No. And it shouldn't just be about money. No. It's just enjoying life. You know how they say, I don't know, Latinos say that a lot, or back in the day, oh, money could be evil and this and that, or people that have money are bad. No, it's not money. You could do wonderful things with money. It's just your priorities and what you do with the money. So we're so inspired to show that they could do whatever they want in life, but be responsible. The finance situation is huge because a lot of times people don't plan for retirement or for funds for different things. And if you pass away, to pass with a trust and all that stuff. I love what you do. So for us, it's bigger than just us and having a business. It's a legacy. And also that we have our own time. We're going to destinate when we're going to retire. If we want to retire, just you have a plan of your own life. You design your own life.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
Drop the mic right there. Drop the mic.
I think you guys just gotta
that's
go to the
huge.
event.
Yeah, that's huge. And it's so inspiring to see you guys doing it together. Of course there's struggles, stuff like that, but doing it together, building a family, building a life, building a business.
Yes.
And as Latinos doing that, that just
Huge
puts you
role
in the
models.
top 1% of the 1%. So that's dope. So again, I'm sure you guys found a bunch of value. Armando, what do you think? Bunch of value on this episode.
I love that.
Yeah, it's huge. Thank you guys for
Yeah,
coming.
yeah,
Thanks for
yeah,
being
yeah.
on the show. We'll be at the event.
Yeah, we'll
So
be at the event.
yeah, we'll definitely be there. Follow Christian Jeanette. We're going to put all their information down the link below in the description down below. Make sure you like, subscribe. Go look at the other modules or the other segments if you haven't already seen those. And we'll see you guys very soon.
I want to say something really
Yes,
quick.
please.
If you're in a relationship, don't give up. And like you said, nothing is perfect. Whatever you see here, we work on it every single day. So anything good in life it's hard work. So don't forget that.
And I want to say something.
Oh.
I gotta have the last word. No, I'm kidding. No, I want to give a shout out to Pablo and Armando because I mean, guys, you guys are I think you just turned 30.
29.
29.
29.
And you are how?
26.
26.
Yeah.
I have to tell you, I'm 48 years old, and I seen you grow, Pablo. You're
you.
freaking doing amazing things
Thank
right
you.
now.
Thank you.
I just met you, Armando, recently, but I see some big things from you also coming. So, I was not even close to where you guys are at in maturity at your age. So I can only imagine the huge things that you guys are gonna be doing together, and just continue to follow, your faith first.
Yeah.
At some point you guys are gonna find the perfect woman, which is extremely important for guys your age. I know that's always in our mind, like finding the right woman. And maybe it's there already, and maybe it's not, but that's a big piece of the pie. I can tell you that it's a huge piece. And if you find the right one, man, your life is just gonna be amazing. So, and then once you start having kids, it's like, I mean, I'm getting chills because the kids is like the most beautiful thing you can ever have. And then you work on your marriage, you work with your kids, and you just become every day. You work on become a better person, and it's amazing. So you guys are in a great journey. I'm very proud of both of you, and you guys should be proud of yourself. So I just
Thank you.
say that.
Man, that means a lot.
Yeah, I mean,
especially coming from you guys. We don't take that lightly. So thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much,
forget
man.
this.
All right, before I start crying, I'm off.
No,
All right, guys, we'll see you guys next week for the following segments.